Hey, what's up, Roxstars? It's Rox with a little bit of talk about what's at the top of the blog. So let's get to it. I say I'm gonna take some time off, y'all. All the cashiers, they was like, somebody stole her truck. It's like you can hear it all throughout the store. This Rox coming to you today with a review for Love and Marriage Detroit, Love and Marriage Huntsville, our book 4, Real Housewives of Atlanta. Let's get to it, shall we? You guys, before we get to the gossip, I haven't been here in a couple of weeks. I missed you guys, but I also felt like I really needed that break last week. I mean, I really needed it. I can't tell you if I've ever just flat out said I'm skipping top of the blogs and never thought anything else about it, never went back about it, back and forth about it in my mind on how I was losing money and all that. I just was like, I can't do it this week. I just did not have the mental capacity to even get it out to you guys. You guys, there's been a lot going on. I'm sure you guys, I've said this many times, so there's been a lot going on in my, personal life. Not me per se. It's not actually affecting me. My best friend has been very ill for years. I'm sure she won't mind me telling you guys this because I've told you guys this already. She's been sick for a long time, and it's progressively, it's getting worse, and we are trying to, it's hard on her, it's hard on everybody, and it's taking its toll. It's hard for me to be here, away from Los Angeles and just away. So, I've got to learn how to be able to help people, but also not take it on so much on myself where I feel like I now need to be in the hospital myself because my anxiety is through the roof. So I'm back, but yeah, my friend group as a whole is going through a lot. People have lost jobs and, major life decisions and health problems. And, we all try to be supportive to each other, even when I have another friend who's trying to support somebody else that's trying to, going through things. It's just a lot, child, and just pray for them. Just pray for us, you guys. My group is going through, child. They're going through. So, but that's that. We gonna move on off of that. I just wanted to let you guys know because people were like, where have you been? And I've been trying to get in the swing of things. Once you take some time off, it's hard to get back on. So I'm on it. I'm on it now, you guys. We're gonna get to these here topics. Let's get to the stories. All right, you guys, first story up. Now, first of all, you guys know I don't like talking about shit that happens on YouTube. The only reason why I am talking about this story is because it's not really YouTube. I mean, Funky Diva is now a personality that's well known outside of YouTube, so he's actually more like a celebrity status. So that's why I feel like I can talk about this, because I don't like getting into none of the shit that happens with my fellow YouTubers, no matter how big or small they might be. Okay, I just like to stay out of the fray. I just stay in my lane and I do me. Okay, but this story I'm going to talk about because, like I said, I feel like Funky is a celebrity at this point. So this situation with Tamar, because I was completely out of it last week and not really on social media, I did not know anything further had come from her falling. Now, the last that I had known was that Tamar had posted that she had fallen out, busted her face all up, busted her teeth out, was found in a pool of blood, didn't know what happened. Okay, I had posted on Shade Room in the comments that I thought that sounded like a stroke, so I was kind of concerned, like, damn, I hope she didn't have a stroke. That same situation that happened with her happened with, no, not that same situation, but I was thinking to myself, like, that sounds like the same situation that happened to my friend Scotty. Okay, and so that's what I thought. I didn't hear anything else about it. I was going through my own personal shit, so I got off of social media and I didn't know anything else more about it. So the other day when I was actually in the hospital, I think I was looking at the stories on Instagram and I saw that Ashley had posted that I guess Funky Diva was being blamed for Tamar's fall. And so I was reading that, I was like, what? So I had asked Ashley, I was like, are they blaming him? And she was like, yeah, girl, they was somewhere together, but as a group, he ain't had nothing to do with what happened with Tamar, basically. That's what Ashley told me. Okay. And I was like, oh, okay. So I just thought maybe it was just like, you know how sometimes shit gets stirred up like that and it wasn't going to be no big deal. I didn't think nothing else about it again. But then just yesterday, 2 days ago, I was talking to my friend Rashawn, and Rashawn was like, girl, do you think that Tamar is having an affair with Mendices? And I was like, what? What are you talking about? And she was like, well, girl, apparently they're saying that Tamar was in a relationship with Mendices, and that Yandy found out about it, and that Yandy fought her. And so I was like, what? Girl, I did not know. What? I was like, that doesn't sound. I was like, I said, girl, I don't know. I said, you know, the rumor is all the celebrities sleep with each other's husbands and wives out here. I said, but I don't know. I don't know if I believe that. That sounds so far-fetched, right? I was just like, girl, I don't know. I said, that sounds like some shit they just cooked up on Love and Hip Hop Atlanta. The very next morning, I see this video that Tamar posts of her and Mendices, and you know, they all hugged up and all of this stuff. And then I'm watching the video and the clips that they're showing, at least on Instagram, and there's a part where you see Funky Diva in the background, you know, and he's kind of doing things. And I was like, so then I'm looking at that and I'm going, you mean to tell me they did all of this shit for a fucking stunt? Like, was this all this having people thinking that this girl had a stroke or something happened to her just for a video? So that's what I thought when I saw it, right? And I was like, But apparently Funky Diva was not in on he wasn't in on it. So he did not know that apparently Tamar was making a video when he was wherever he was with her and, you know, getting footage and stuff. He just was in the video. I mean, you know, he was just in the background living his life or whatever, but they have him in the video. So it was kind of making it look like Funky Diva was in on the whole PR, the publicity, and trying to make it seem like all this shit happened when really it was just for a music video. But come to find out, once Funky Diva saw that, you know, then he realized that he felt like he was being used, you know, and you know, people was really blaming him for what happened to Tamar. All right. And then when everybody sees that video, then of course people are really going to think that. So of course Funky Diva was upset because he was like, I ain't had shit to do with none of that. I didn't know nothing about no video being made or anything. He said, I talked to her and told her, like, hey, people are really starting to talk and say, like, I did shit to you. You know, you need to say something. And she was just like, I don't even know what's going on. I'm in the hospital. Okay. That's what he said her response was. And so, you guys, honestly, I just don't understand why. I'm trying to figure out how I'm supposed to feel about this, because she has this video, but did she still fall out really? Is she still in the hospital? Like, did that really happen? Or is that just something that they had did to get the attention of us and then for them to put the music video out? See, I'm confused on this because I'm just trying to figure out why she didn't just tell him that she was making a video, you know? And then it was like, because all she had to say was, oh yeah, I'm sorry. Yeah, we are making a video, but still keep it on the hush until it comes out. You know, at least give them a heads up. But the fact that she hadn't said that, so then I was confused because I was like, so did she still have that, what it might be a stroke situation? Or like, did that happen separate, or did that not happen and we was trying to get our attention? Because apparently Tamar, when I looked at the comments after Funky Diva had posted his live video going off yesterday, I saw Tamar in the comments saying that she still loves Funky and she don't understand what's all going on. Like, she's just in the hospital trying to get better. So then I was like, okay, so is she not? So I don't know, you guys. I mean, if I was Funky Diva, I would have been upset too. Like, to be blamed for so much, and then, you know, for that not to be the case, and for the other person not to have tried to clear my name. So that would have pissed me off. But I'm just like, what exactly is going on? Is she using this situation to pump up that video is my question. Or are they two separate things that just happen to coincidentally happen at the same time? Now, just from our general experience with Tamar, I believe that she used the situation, but that's just because Tamar, I just don't trust her. I don't believe shit she say, like Bondi said. Right. Okay, I don't believe Tamar most of the time, so I don't know what to think about this situation. I'm trying to figure out if this is separate from the fall, or did she use it? Because if she did use this and she really didn't fall, then really I am 100% done with Tamar. I'm so over it. I mean, I'm over Tamar anyway, but I'm just like, are we mad at her because, you know, like, are we mad at her but she really did fall out? You know? But also the problem that I have with Tamar is because she just don't say shit. If she would just say, me falling ain't got shit to do with that video, then that would clear everything up. But Tamar doesn't do that. She talks in riddles and circles and shit, and she keeps everybody going, and nobody knows what the fuck she's talking about, and she just keeps up a lot of mess. So I don't know what's going on with Tamar. I talked about that shit too long. So you guys go on and let me know what you think about all of that. Maybe you guys will be able to decipher, because I don't even care. I haven't been looking at that shit. Child, I've been trying to find some cabinets for my damn closet at my house so I can convert it into like another shelf area. Okay? Give a fuck about what's going on over there with Tamar and all that. All right? But I'm just letting y'all know, maybe people might be mad at her and maybe she didn't really do what people think that she did. So until we find out that, you know, I'll just wait and see. Y'all let me know if you know more about it, though. I'm sure you guys do, because, honey, everybody was chomping at the bit yesterday. Folks was saliva. They were so excited with the damn gossip of, you know, everything that goes on YouTube, honey. Whenever a big story drops on YouTube streets, child, that's all you hear about all day. Everybody it's just whatever the story is. So I'm over it. You guys. So next story. All right, you guys. So Cardi B has been on trial this week. Apparently, boy, back when Cardi first got with Offset, and when she was pregnant and shit, that girl was going through it, child. Every time you turn around, Miss Heifer was almost in a fight or something. So now we find out that her security guard, this was her former security guard. Her woman is a woman. Her name is Imani Ellis. Imani Ellis was her security guard, and apparently Cardi B felt like Imani was recording her in her private home, you know, and so she confronted her about it. They had this huge ass argument, you know, really right up against each other. You know, Cardi B did admit that they were right up on each other, but they never really nobody swung on each other. Imani, though, is saying that Cardi B did. Cardi B is saying that no, she did not swing on her. She was pregnant, and this girl was way bigger than she was, you know. And so that is what this case is. I was just like, girl, what are you? And I didn't even realize that she had a lawsuit like this coming up. But yeah, this happened back in 2018. So this was 7 years ago. And the case has just come to court. I feel like she probably planned her album drop right around this time too, because hell, if she's gonna be in court going to, you know, why not use this as an opportunity to pump up what I got coming out, you know, so she be extra glamorous and beautiful, and hair, that's all been the talk of the hair, the wigs, and her nails, and what she can and can't do. Them people is enamored with Cardi B. Let me tell you, for people like Cardi B, all right, for the folks who don't really like her as fans, I have noticed that Cardi B has like some sort of, she has some sort of charm that really, folks really do take to, because when she's in that courtroom and she's talking to them people are laughing. Okay, they are having a good time with Cardi. So yeah, she has something that people really do gravitate towards. But anyway, oh, I know you Cardi B haters is gonna not like that. I mean, I be giving Nicki her props too, y'all. It can't always be one or the other. Yeah, Cardi B in there entertaining the people, colorful language and all of that. But yeah, the security guard is suing for $24 million. I was like, damn, I guess you better ass big and whittle it down, huh? No, I don't know. I guess Cardi B was just like, I was not trying to fight that girl. And the fact that she was pregnant, I don't think that Cardi B was trying to fight that girl. So she probably was like, yeah, I am going to fight this. You ain't just getting no fucking money out of me over some bullshit. Okay, so I think that's what's going on. But I was so surprised that she was even in court. I thought it maybe had something to do with her last court case, but no, that case is over and done. So yeah, the case is ongoing out in Los Angeles, you know, and I'm sure we'll hear more, you know, and I'll let you guys know more. But yeah, that was just a little update. Cardi B is back in court. All right, next story. All right, you guys, so y'all know I don't know shit about no football, and I don't give a fuck about Taylor Swift. And so this story means absolutely nothing to me, but I must let you guys know that your girl, Taylor Swift, and Travis Kelce, okay, the big time football player, you know, they've been together a couple of years now. I figured it was going to come on down. When they didn't break up, when they actually worked it out and actually stayed together, I was like, oh, they're probably going to get married. They're probably going to get married. You know, she's getting older, and this time she really got somebody with star power, you know, somebody that's really truly on her own level and all. So yeah, she probably was like, yeah, I'm going to do this, you know, and I assume his family likes her. You know, that mama finally came around, because I don't give a fuck what y'all say, honey. That mama, every single time at the beginning when people would ask her, like, what does she think about Taylor? She says, oh, she's a nice girl. That mama was like, you know, the bitch might be nice or not, but can you guys get off my back? Damn. Okay. So I guess maybe everybody then finally took to Taylor, and Travis went on and popped the question. You guys, he posted a picture of him and her, you know, and it looks like it's a bunch of woods and flowers, beautiful flowers. You know, he's on his knees looking up at her, and she's all, you know, emotional looking down at him. I was happy for him. I don't have a problem with Taylor Swift. I mean, I don't dislike her. I don't like her or dislike. I don't think nothing about Taylor Swift. Okay? And that old horrible ass Christmas album that she got, that first one, baby, that shit is for the birds. It is awful. But anyway, I was just like, this bitch couldn't even sing, child. I mean, wasn't even on the tunes. Awful, awful, awful. Anyway. But I'm happy for him, child. If they happy, I'm happy. I know a lot of people had a problem with the fact that, you know, Travis Kelce, he had a black girlfriend before. So you guys thought that maybe because he had this black girlfriend, he was going to end up with somebody black. But I'm just here to tell you that they play with us and then they marry the other ones, child. I don't know why people get that confused. All right, after they want to get all of the hype and all the people looking at him and all of that, you know, he going to step out with his black woman. Okay? But when it comes down to who we gonna live the rest of our life with and procreate with, okay, that is how Travis Kelce goes from the girl that he had before to a Taylor Swift. Okay? Hell, Travis Kelce don't even look like the white boy with swag anymore, okay? That cute little haircut he has, that shit just look like a fucking buzz cut now. Nigga might as well be a fucking, you know, trailer park trash or something. I mean, I won't go that far. He's still a good looking man, but you know, once it switches up and everything, like, I have a time trying to find the attraction again. I mean, he's not a bad looking man, but it's like, it's not, so I'm just like, girl, go let that man go and be with Taylor. It's gonna be all right. It is gonna be all right. But honey, apparently there are a lot of people that have a problem with this union on both sides, okay? When I was doing my research for this story, apparently there's a subreddit group called the Gaylor. The Gaylor. Gaylor. And basically that subreddit group that has 50,000 members, they believe that Taylor Swift is gay. And so, I mean, they have a whole community on Reddit that talks about this and everything, whether or not she's bisexual or not and all this. And quite upset. They were so upset that she got engaged that they took their group off of Reddit public. Now it's a private group. If you didn't belong to it already, you can't get in there. Okay? But apparently over there in that group, honey, folks is really, really, really upset that Taylor and Travis have decided to get married. Now, you guys, I've already told you guys who I get. My gaydar still goes up for Kendall Jenner. Like, every time I look at that girl, I just be like, that girl is gay. And she just, she don't have to ever come out. But I don't know why. I don't know why. But when I see her with a man, it don't even look like she looks comfortable with a man. I just be like, girl, you look like you used to have so much fun with them Devine girls, the Cara and the other girls, and you guys used to all be together and stuff. That's who you want to be with, the girls. Okay, it's okay. But that's what I get. So, but when I look at Taylor, I'm just like, I don't know if I see her with a man or a woman. She just seems so asexual. She doesn't seem asexual, but I don't see a sexy nothing bone in Taylor Swift's body. You know, she's just a cute little cornball white chick. That's what I see. Okay, who has, huge fan base and has made a lot of money and has, she obviously has to have talent to be able to do what she does so successfully for so long. So I'm not going to take shit away from her. She just ain't for me, okay? But y'all stop being mad at that girl because she done finally got her man. Yeah, child, y'all stop thinking that these white men going to say these black women all the time. Honey, sometimes they just want to have fun. All right, you guys, that's that on that. Listen, I got something for you guys to do this weekend if you are in Atlanta. You guys know Shayna. We go through this every time. Shayna. Remember I told you guys about my friend out here? She actually does YouTube too. So some of you guys are probably familiar with her, but her and her husband have a YouTube channel. They don't do it as much because she's very busy. She has a plant shop out here. Remember I told you guys about the cute little plant shop? Remember them 2 plants that I got at the house that I still have? My monstera and my snake plant. I just got a philodendron. I didn't get it from Shayna's shop though. I got it from Trader Joe's though. And I'm trying my finger. I'm just trying my little finger just a little bit in trying to get my black thumb a little green. If we can even get it navy green, that might be okay. So, but anyway, Shayna's has the shop called a pot to plant in. I didn't forget Shayna. So it's a pot to plant in, and it's right it's right in Cobb County, not too far from Cumberland Mall. I'll put the information in the description box. But anyway, I was talking to Shayna and she was telling me that she's going to be at Nordstroms. So Nordstroms is having a black business, like they're supporting like black small businesses, and they're letting people, I guess, set up little tables and stuff at the store and, come and talk to the different black owners and maybe purchase things from them and everything. So I am letting you guys know that you guys can go there and, go to Shayna's table and see what she got there. All right, go to her little booth, her little setup, and see what she got up there. But if you don't go there, go to the store, because the store is really nice and it's got some great stuff there. Actually, I'm gonna have to end up going there because she does do repotting, and I don't know how to repot shit. Okay, I barely know how to keep the plants alive, like I said. So she's actually gonna repot some of my stuff, but she does repotting. She has beautiful plants there, and she can probably get things that you might want. She can probably do some special orders that she has. I mean, she does consultations, going to people's houses, and looking at, or businesses, and looking at, what they could do to zhuzh it up and put up this greenery and all this shit. Y'all, she do it all. And I just want everybody to go down there and support, because they've always been pretty supportive. And the store is really cute for all you folks that got green thumbs. Okay, and all I can tell you is them 2 plants that I got, I think I got them plants like 5 years ago. It was about 5, Shayna? And they still alive. They still in the same pots. They ain't grew no bigger. But they ain't dead. They are green and they're thriving, and that's good enough for me. All right? But yeah, y'all get on down there. Let me show y'all this cute little pumpkin I just bought at Home Goods for the office. Cute. Because it's almost Halloween. Halloween is one of my favorite. I love to decorate for Halloween. I got that, and I got these too. So cute. Just pumpkins. I like to have like a bunch of different things hanging around the room. So anyway, y'all, that's it. I'm gonna get on off of here. Y'all didn't want to hear all that, huh? Actually, you guys, I really enjoy doing more vloggy type things. It's just that I don't like to always vlog. But if you guys follow me on Instagram, like sometimes I'll get it in me, and some days I will vlog my whole day on my stories, you know, and I'll have conversations with you guys and we have a good time. And I really do enjoy that. It's just that I just don't like to do that all the time. So I can't see me doing that all the time, because some days I don't want to fucking be bothered, you know. And it's like you can't have a damn vlog channel and not want to be bothered, you know. So, but yeah, I actually do enjoy showing you guys the stuff that I buy and you guys shopping with me and going out with me on my day and all of that. I just am private and I don't like people in my house. So that is the reason why I don't know if I could ever be a full-time vlogger. Okay? But we'll see. We might do a couple here and there, you know. We'll see. We'll see. All right, you guys, but that's that on that. I'm going to get on off of here. We do this every single week. So make sure you thumbs up the video, comment, and subscribe, and make sure you come back.